What's going on, YouTube? Today I'm going to get into money grabs. And what are money grabs in fragrance? That is the first question I want to ask. Now, a money grab is defined as when a company makes a lot of stuff in a short period of time. They put more energy on the bottle design than the juice. They focus more on marketing this stuff. And so, like, every company will put a certain amount of money into every product to make it. But the problem is where somebody may make a fragrance without a good nose to make it. And they focus more on trying to get a lot of stuff in a short period of time so they can make money. And instead of trying to get better juice, you know, they go out there and they put the magazine ads, they get all these models and everything like that. And that's one of the kind of money grabs. Now, on the other side, you can get people who can make a flanker, or they can reformulate a fragrance, say this is the summer version, this is this or that. And then you find it's just not the same, and it doesn't have the same great quality to it. It kind of smells lacking. And those are money grabs, and they're gimmicks. So basically, you know, John Varvatos. Now this one, is this a money grab? Could last longer, so on that side, you know, maybe this could be better. But very rich, dried out. Great spice, great woodsy, leathery spice, with just a touch of vanilla and the Fig Newton thing going. This actually does quite well. And so it's not a money grab. It's actually one of the better scents at the department store. You know, just probably more for oily skin because it doesn't have the most staying power. But like Fierce Cologne by Abercrombie & Fitch. Now this juice, no money grab whatsoever. Now the other Abercrombie scents, absolutely. But this stuff actually does quite well. This is actually very appealing, but like you see this stuff on the bottle. Okay, this is an example of a money grab in most cases. You see this stuff, you know, they're trying to make you think this is sex appeal in the bottle. Money grab. You know, you see pheromones advertised in a fragrance. Okay, you think you can get pheromones for 20, 50 bucks? No, you cannot. It's a way to market a fragrance to people. So another scent. You know, is this a money grab? Versace Dreamer. No, not at all. Because Versace Dreamer, now it smells a little bit like Le Male when you first spray it on. But then it gets down into that tobacco dried up. But this one actually does a good job. And it's actually a very well-made scent. And, you know, the Blue Jeans is another Versace scent that's very popular. And, you know, that one really has a good smell to a lot of people. You know, it's kind of in the middle. Like, it's a pretty good scent. It's not a phenomenal scent. It's not very original, but it does a good job. And, you know, like Montana Parfum de Homme. Is this a money grab? No way in hell. This actually, in base notes, somebody said they smelled this on people in Paris 20 years ago. So, you know, to people who don't like fragrances and, you know, who only want to wear really good scents, this is exactly what, you know, fragrance should be. Because it's all about the juice. And every single one of their fragrances goes in the same bottle and same box. And they don't really care about the bottle design. But this stuff lasts long. It has, you know, it's a very interesting scent. So, I mean, if you're into collecting, you might actually enjoy it. It's very interesting because you have this rugged kind of feel to it. It has some vanilla. It has some warmth to it. But it's a very deep scent. And Honey Mori HM, is this a money grab? No way. Honey Mori is anything but a money grab. Now, you know, like Le Male copies and, you know, all the copies of 1 million, you know, or people are trying to suddenly make versions of stuff, those are money grabs, especially if they have no lasting power. Especially if you get something that is supposed to smell like Le Male, and then it turns around and it's like cheap smell and it's like lacking. Those are money grabs. And if somebody makes a fragrance and they try and copy something else, that usually is a money grab. And like a lot of celebrities will copy a fragrance. And so that's where you got to watch out, because some of these people will turn around and change a couple notes, but something smells just like something you already have. And so you probably never wear it because you prefer the original over the celebrity's juice because of the kind of oils and ingredients they would use. And so, you know, like money grabs, it's all about the quality and where their money goes. And, you know, like Giorgio Beverly Hills, this is 2/3 of their fragrances. Like literally in a decade, they have only made like 2 or 3 men's fragrances. So this was, you know, the oldest one. This is very green, kind of rugged feel to it. But you know, it actually smells very good on skin. And then this is the spicy, macho, aromatic fougere type, you know, they're very strong scents, for one thing. But, you know, then they have Wings for Men, which kind of is along the lines of Cool Water in a lot of ways. But, you know, Georgia Beverly Hills focused on their juice. They don't really care about bottle design. These are not very memorable looking bottles, but, you know, they're out there to make a fragrance versus money, and they're not trying to make flankers and all this stuff. And like Ted Lapidus, Black Salt. This is another one. Is this a money grab? No way. It's anything but a money grab, because actually in base notes, it's only got a handful of reviews. It doesn't go in stores. You know, this is actually a scent that, you know, people say it's kind of along the lines of 1 million, but they take 1 million, they add more spice, and it's a richer smell than 1 million. And so this actually will stand the test of time better. And 1 million is kind of the money grab because they're out there to try and advertise it with the gold-plated bottle and all this stuff. And so you see scents like this, or Body Koros versus like Le Male. And, you know, those are not money grabs at all, because they truly use richer ingredients, and they use better quality oils, and they use better quality perfumiers, and they have much better noses that put stuff together. And like Body Koros only has a limited number of notes. So does Pure Malt by Thierry Mugler. But like Yvonne Saint Laurent and Thierry Mugler are never going to sell a lot. But they're always going to have the better quality, and they're always going to be the better kinds of fragrances, because they put more energy into their fragrances and the juices. Whereas, and like Black XS Paco Rabanne. Now this one, honestly, I like this one. And, you know, I like 1 million, but I never felt like, you know, specifically collecting the bottle. I think this is the better Paco Rabanne, but this is unique. And this has, you know, the pralines and the ebony wood and spices in this give almost fruity smell in the dry down. Like some people say it smells like strawberries, but it's, you know, it's a very fresh, kind of sweet smell. But then the pralines and, you know, their choice of wood in this one. Like when you look at the notes, Paco Rabanne, you know, with the exception of 1 million. 1 million, like blonde wood and leather and like candied cinnamon. I mean, 1 million can smell kind of like almost unisex, and maybe for a younger person, but like Black XS is actually a very well-made scent. And, you know, another scent, is this a money grab? Abi Rohe, Guerlain, no way. Guerlain is, I'm going to say it's a niche house, because Guerlain makes his fragrances personally, and like Creed make their scents. You know, you have niche brands